Hello everyone, welcome to Storytime with a Princess. Today I'm going to be reading another story from Frozen, 5-minute Frozen stories, and the story we're going to be reading is called A Royal Sleepover. Psst! Elsa! Anna gently nudged me. Wake up! I sniffed groggy. Go to bed, Anna, I said. I can't sleep. Anna flopped down onto my bed. Then she smiled slyly. Want to have a sleepover? I opened my eyes and grinned. That sounded like fun. Anna went to her room to find extra pillows and blankets. Meanwhile, I headed to the kitchen to get the ingredients for my famous honeycombs. After all, a sleepover wasn't a sleepover without snacks. When I got back to my room, I found Anna digging for the closet. Aha! Anna cried. I knew it was here. Anna held up an old, worn book that our parents had read to us when we were little. Let's see. We've got books, games, and this face cream that Oaken gave me the last time I went to the trading post. She opened the cream. It looks goopy. I laughed. Let's save that for later. I looked around. It had been a long time since I'd had a sleepover. So, what should we do first? I asked. Anna was ready. How about we build a fort like when we were kids? She suggested. Anna stacked pillows and blankets around my room, making lookouts and hidden caves. Meanwhile, I created icy tunnels and snowy turrets with my ice powers. This is fun, I said, putting the finishing touches on an icy archway. I think we should add a smack. I felt something soft and feathery hit my back. I turned to see a fallen pillow and a giggling Anna. Oh, no you don't, I yelled, launching a snowball at my sister. Anna ducked, squealing in delight. Before long, the room was covered in snow flurries and feathers. Anna was zooming down an ice slide on the fort when there was a knock on the door. Is it daytime yet? A familiar voice asked. Olaf, Anna cried. We welcomed our snowman friend inside. I explained that we were having a slumber party and invited Olaf to join us. A slumber party? Olaf asked. Oh, I've always wanted to have one of those. He paused. What's a slumber party? We'll show you, Anna said. Come on, we are just about to play a game. Soon, we were happily playing. Olaf was a natural at pickup sticks. And Anna was great at work of art. She guessed every drawing and sculpture. Charades proved to be a bit more of a challenge. Olaf twisted his body this way and that, making frantic gestures and grinning widely. We didn't know what the answer could be. Finally, I had an idea. Olaf, are you acting out summer? I asked. Yes, he cried. You're good at this. I laughed. Maybe it's time to do something else. How about a scary story? Anna went first, using her spookiest, most dramatic voice. According to legend, the hairy hooligan only comes out on nights like these, looking for his next victim. How do you know when the hairy hooligan is around? Olaf asked. He lets out a low moan, said Anna. Woo! A sad whine echoed through the room. Wow, that's really scary, Anna, Olaf said, impressed. Anna blinked. That wasn't me. Woo! That cry sounded like it was coming from outside the castle. Anna, Olaf, and I ran to the window. There was somebody coming towards us, a shadowy figure walking towards us. Stay here, I said, running down the hall, but Anna and Olaf followed. They couldn't let me face the hairy hooligan alone. I opened the castle door, and my sister and Olaf peered out into the darkness. Olaf held Anna's hand, bracing himself for the hairy hooligan's pointed teeth and sharp claws. Anna took one look at the reindeer and guessed what was happening. It was Sven. What's wrong? You couldn't sleep, could you, Sven? Anna patted him on the nose. I bet it's Kristoff snoring, and he's keeping you awake. The troll said his snores are loud enough to start an avalanche. Sven nodded. You could come to our sleepover, Olaf said. From what I can tell, there's very little sleeping involved. Soon the group was happily settled in my room. How about another story, I suggested. I held up the book our parents had read to us when we were kids, so all those years earlier. Excellent, Anna agreed. She fluffed some pillows, and Olaf, Sven, and her all got comfortable as I began reading. Once upon a time. A long while later, I reached my favorite part of the story. And then the brave queen slayed the dragon. Then I stopped, hearing the sounds of heavy breathing around me. The rest of the slumber party had fallen asleep. Smiling, I put down the book. I gently tucked in Anna, Olaf, and Sven and climbed into bed. Then, with one last look at Anna and my friends, I too drifted off to sleep.